Let's talk about, what do you call this show? How to Get Away with Murder. Actually.
See you later, Mom and Dominique.
Yeah, anyhow. If I can find my notes. So Ann goes over to the salsa joint. I didn't understand why. I had no idea. I'm recording, so I need you to govern yourself accordingly. Are you listening to me?
Oh, I didn't know if you was talking to them or me. Hang on a second.
I'm telling you to govern yourself accordingly because I'm recording. Alright then. So I didn't really get why Ann went to the salsa place, but she went. Had a good time. It was cute for her. She danced with Black Lady Updo and it was Black Lady Middo because she had a ponytail. It wasn't up, but it wasn't down either. It was a ponytail, but it was a flowing ponytail. No, it wasn't a ponytail. I would have said ponytail if it were a ponytail. I coined the phrase. It's for me to use at my leisure, but it wasn't my leisure. It was a ponytail, but it was flowing. Anywho, so yeah, I didn't understand the significance of that scene unless they finna go together or something. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Nate, for some reason, y'all know Nate gets on my nerves to the fullest of extents. He, for some reason, wants to tell Bonnie, or as I call her, Bald Bottom, about the baby. And I'm just like, for why? What business is it of yours? Y'all ain't even really that good of friends. It just don't make no sense. Why are we so dark?
This is what I'm trying to understand. There we go.
It was on my nerves.
I mean, it acted like it was still in the garage.
You're trying me.
Well, we going in and out of shade.
I understand that. That doesn't give it the right to try me.
Well, you done told it.
Anyway. Ann says no as far as telling Bald Bottom about the baby. And I also say no. Because whose business? I mean, it ain't your business. It's just straight not your business. Michaela has a hangover. And Laurel says, well, why do you have this hangover? And Michaela says, because I'm trying to get over Tegan Price. And I'm sitting here like, you ain't never went with Black Lady Updo. What are we talking about? What is this carrying on? It gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves. But people who just have to be friends with everybody get on my nerves. I can't do too much of that. Anywho, Bald Bottom's man asked her to make it official by signing the HR forms to let everybody know that yes, we work together and yes, we go together. And again, I didn't care. I found myself unable to care, which is a place I find myself in a lot. They gonna have a psych evaluation for Granddaddy Nate, and I'm gonna get Granddaddy Nate out the way. They tell him he has to say that after he murdered that man, he wanted a piece of cake, and I'm like, that's a lot, but it does qualify you as kind of crazy to want a slice of cake after you bludgeoned the man to death with your bare hands. So he says, we go back and forth with, is he gonna say it or is he not gonna say it? Long story short, honey, he said it, and so they're going to argue his case in court again, or for the first time, I guess.
Jesus.
And I wouldn't speed up, but that's just me.
Well, I'm finna get off the road now. He can do what he wants.
I'm ornery.
It's like, I was driving slightly there. I gotta grab some raggedy. A little slow, but not that slow.
Either way, you're getting over, so you're gonna have to slow down. I don't have time for her.
Yeah, she's doing it both.
Let's see. Yeah, so Granddaddy finally does say that he just remembers all he wanted was a slice of cake after he saw this man's brains on the outside of his head. And yeah, that qualifies him for, we're gonna go go to court. They're gonna try the case, and hopefully he gonna, best case scenario, go to a mental institution, a facility. And so granddaddy thought he was just gonna get out and go home with his son. And they had to tell him, you know, Annalise had to tell Nate to tell granddaddy, Nate, that no, he ain't going home, he going to the facility. So he go on in there and tell his daddy, he ain't going home, he going to the facility. And the granddaddy said, do I get a private bathroom in my own room? He said, yeah, the food pretty good too. And granddaddy said, well, that sounds better than jail, so I'll take it. For some reason, that brought Nate to tears. We're gonna move on. Oliver is being Oliver. I'm just so sick of it. I'm sick of Oliver, I'm sick of Connor, I'm sick of Asher, and I'm sick of Laurel in particular. Them three folk can go on to glory. Not my glory, but a different glory. Oliver is spying on Gabe and talking to Frank about why he's spying on Gabe. Frank says that he does, investigations on all of his students. Pulls up a file about Gabe. Gabe he got arrested for beating up a doctor, and turns out the doctor was the doctor that was over-prescribing his mama medicine or something like that. And Oliver is, like I said, he's spying on, I guess he's spying on Frank, spying on Gabe, and Frank tells him to cut it out, but he don't. So we know Oliver just loves to get himself into situations where he needs to die. Honestly. Moving along. Black Lady Updo brings Ann lunch, and if you hadn't caught it yet, Ann is Annalise. I don't know how you didn't catch that, but if you hadn't, Ann is Annalise. I don't have time to say those 3 syllables all the time. It's too much.
It's a beautiful name, though.
It ain't her name. Her name is Anna Mae.
And would you pick Annalise over Anna Mae?
As a black person, Anna Mae doesn't bother me.
But it's not as pretty as Annalise.
To you. It's not a ugly name.
It's a good, hearty name. Anna Mae is a good, hearty name. Good, hearty name.
Okay. Either way, girl, it don't matter. Her name is Ann to me. Ann. It's right in between the two. So, Black Lady Updo brings her some lunch, and they bonding over, nasty sandwiches. And apparently, there's this McDonald's like corporation, and the woman is thinking about signing on to the firm, and it's $1 billion deal that we may be procuring here. And, Annalise ain't, well, she like me. She not finna fake the funk. She not finna play along. And if things go well, they go well. But if they don't, tough titty.
All right,
tough titty. So, the woman comes in and she meets Annalise. And Annalise, she's, oh, your hair is different from the last time I saw it. And she reaches up to touch Annalise's hair. Annalise said, no.
We don't do that.
That's not it. That's not it. And the white lady says, well, it was just so beautiful. I just, I wanted to see. And Annalise said, well, you don't have to touch it to see it. You don't have to put your hands in my head.
There's a different sensation.
We're doing too much. And it's a wig anyway. I just send it to you when I'm done.
Did she say that?
She didn't, but I'm saying it.
Okay, I was going to say that. She would say it, though.
I would. Girl, it's a wig. I sent you the link. You can feel it all you want to. Buy
2 or 3.
Put it on a wig stand. Do your thing.
Pastor had a wig stand this morning.
I thought you was going to say Pastor had a wig on it. I was going to say that.
I missed that. He used it in his illustration, but it was just the head.
I was finna say, now we doing a lot down at the church.
The head was you. You're supposed to, identify with the head. We identified.
Okay, good. They keep putting this weird thing in the show about Annalise wanting to sniff the baby's head. Laurel's baby's head, top of the baby head. I know people love smelling babies.
They do.
I don't personally understand.
I don't have a...
Babies smell like babies. It's cute. But I'm not going to just...
Babies have bad days.
They have bad hours, honey. they go a lot. babies be smelling like baby, but it ain't nothing
when
that
you
is
freshen
like.
them up, they nice.
But I could just go get some Johnson & Johnson and put that on me. And I usually do.
Oh, mama's baby.
I use Johnson & Johnson baby wash on my skin because I'm delicate. And I've used the lotion on my skin because I'm delicate. So I don't understand, but okay, baby. I guess it's a combination of their saliva and I don't know. Folks just love sniffing babies. But it just Annalise said she gonna go on down to the daycare so she can sniff on the baby, and I'm just like, this is weird, because she said a couple episodes ago, I'd rather sniff the baby's head than a line of coke. And I'm like, what kind of ominous and grim carrying on? What are we doing and why? These are my questions. I need somebody to call me back with the answers. But she goes on down to the daycare. She playing with the baby, and she says something about, I may have to steal you on out of here. I put a pin in that. I was like, wait a minute. She gonna kidnap this baby at some point in time. I wouldn't blame her if she did. I think Annalise would be a better parent than Laurel, personally.
Laurel's a little fragile. She's had some things.
All of them are crazy. All them kids are the devil.
And
Annalise hand selects the craziest people
that she can manipulate.
Like, girl, and then she be aggravated because they crazy. Girl, you picked them. Anyway,
y'all all crazy.
So Bonnie's Annalise is having Bonnie flashbacks while she's sniffing on the baby, and
that's weird.
The whole show's weird, girl.
I'm gonna watch it.
The entirety of the show is strange. But she's sniffing on the baby and having these flashbacks about Bonnie and how Bonnie was supposed to have had this baby, and she, I guess, a little black baby, and Bonnie was, may have had a little black baby as well. I don't know, girl. It was a lot. She was flashing back. Nate, in the meantime, is over at Bonnie's sister's house, and apparently Bonnie's sister that looked just like her back in the day don't look just like her no more. It just didn't make no sense to me. Because last week they introduced this whole mystery identical twin, but this week she not an identical twin. I just don't have time. Because Nate showed that white lady with the cancer that picture of what's her name? Bald Bottom. Before she was bald, back when she was just Bottom. And said, is this her? And the woman said that was her. So obviously the girl was supposed to have been an identical twin, but this week she not. I don't have time for Shonda Land and her foolishness. I don't. But Nate at the sister house taking pictures and sending them to Annalise, and I'm like, why are you so involved in Bonnie's life? For what? You ain't got nothing better to do. You got a whole girlfriend you out here manipulating. Ghetto. Annalise, because I guess Annalise doesn't know that Gabe is supposed to be the baby or something like that. So Annalise sends Bald Bottom's baby boy, Gabe, over to the DA's office where Bald Bottom is, and they meet. But he don't know that that's probably his mama, and she don't know that that's her son, maybe. And so they have a conversation, and it's very curt. He asking, oh, so you Bonnie Winterbottom? Cool. So Annalise, and she like, hey, shut up, take this paper over yonder. And I'm just like, I don't have time. All of this, anticipation about, is she gonna know that's her son? Is he gonna know that's his mama? Is that his mama? Like, all of that, girl, I'm tired. Nate goes to his girlfriend's job down in the lab and asks for tests. We need more tests. I need more DNA information on this. And she said, well, what's it for? He says, I can't tell you that. And she says, well, you know that I know that they sat you down while we try your daddy's case. So you ain't doing no detective work right now. You ain't detecting, but you asking me to look up stuff for you. I ain't doing that no more. This the last time. And so he gives, her face as if to say, oh, well, shucks. And honestly, Nate is so ugly to me that I don't care. He's hideous, Mom. He has the old. His face look like your granddaddy, and he look like your granddaddy in the face. His face is old and his body is young, and I hate it.
He's good looking.
He's good looking, but he's also 94 years old. Your granddad is handsome, but he's old, and Nate has an old face on a young man's body, and I can't. That's like putting my face on a newborn baby's body. Everybody would be like, that's a weird looking baby.
You look the same as you did.
I don't. I'm seasoned. And Nate has...
From the time you were definitely too.
Nate is old in the face. He's old in the face. And I don't have time for it. Anyway.
People walk up on you and seen you since then and say, hey.
That has nothing to do with what we're doing here.
Your face.
We're moving along.
Okay. You gotta pause that something.
Why?
Because it's easy, girl. When you screaming this thing.
No, I'm not gonna pause because this is almost live. It's not live, but it's almost live. I'm recording from YouTube's app right now, so there's no pause.
Okay, no problem.
Asher tries to get back with Ball Bottom at some point. I didn't care about that because I've been waiting for Asher to die for the longest. For the longest. He serves no purpose. He's stupid and he's ugly. He does too much. Moving on. What else happened? Michaela walks over to the woman that she wants to be her wife at some point in time, Black Lady Updo, because it don't make no sense otherwise. Walks up to her and says, I have an idea. What?
This is for you.
Oh. I ain't even paying attention to where we are, what we doing. Here's the coupon. Get you a combo and then I get the free hot dog and then some fries. Because that's the only thing that you can get or I can get the hot dog combo and you can get the sundae.
That sounds more like what we're gonna do.
Either way. Yeah, so a hot dog combo. I want me, listen, follow me now, a large fry on that combo. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want the jalapeno fry sauce. And since we're not going, no, Big Granny and them got Sprite at the house, so you can get you a Pepsi product. And we're going to move along.
Is anybody paying?
No, I don't think so. Just taking your sweet Georgia time. So Michaela says, I have this idea. I used to work at the fake McDonald's back in the day, and we're supposed to have these breaks, but they make us clock out for the breaks, and it's illegal. And Black Lady Updo says, okay, well, bring me the evidence by tomorrow. So Michaela stays up all night, and she brings the evidence in to the meeting. And Black Lady Updo says, that's not the evidence we need, sit down. And basically tells the woman to step down from her position as CEO.
Hi, welcome to Freddy's. What can I get for you?
I need the hot dog combo. And I'd like a...
What kind of hot dog?
Ketchup and light mustard.
Ketchup and light mustard. Just basic.
You want the combo?
Yes, please. Yes, I'd like the combo with a large fry. And can we have the jalapeno fry sauce?
And the drink?
Let me have a Mountain Dew, please. And then I have a coupon for a free mini topping sundae.
Okay.
And let me see. Of course, I don't see that.
Just ask her
What are the toppings you have? Could I have fudge mini sundae?
Okay, that was what kind of mini sundae? Hot fudge?
Yes, but we didn't get a bacon double cheeseburger at all.
That's another order.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, 1010 is your total. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. I have it for a hot dog combo with a large fry, large drink, and a Mountain Dew, and a mini vanilla sundae.
Okay, but I have a coupon for that free, right? You got that?
Yes.
Part? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What kind of numbers on this?
It's too much going on. We really could just leave. Because it ain't that deep. If you want to scoot on by, we can go. I'm sure DL and them got some in their Frigidaire.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good old Southern cooking.
Find a way.
It's up to you.
It's up to you, girl. Anyway, sorry for the very, very elongated pause. I thought that was gonna go by a lot quicker, but
I felt like it was gonna be
she got issues.
A journey.
I didn't, because girl, why would it be?
Just because, because you don't expect it to be.
Anywho, like I was saying, Ashley tried to get back with Ball Bottom. I didn't care. Michaela said bribe the white lady, and black lady Abdu said, "No, that ain't how we do. That's not how you get good business. You don't bribe people for business. That ain't it." Let's see. So yeah, all in all, black lady Abdu gooped the girls. And then she says, "I just wanted to see if you could actually step down from your pedestal," or as Bow Wow spells it, pedal stool, and do the actual grunt work that it takes to be a lawyer. And look at that, you did. So, congrats. And Michaela's like, "Does this mean you don't hate me anymore?" And Black Lady Abdu says, "Yesterday I hated you at a 10. Today I hate you at an 8. And I was just like, that feels like too much of a leap, but okay. I guess, girl. Connor looks up his college information at some point and gets in his feelings because Annalise called the president of the school and asked her to let him back into the school. And she said, "Well, girl, you flunked out. In what world does a school let you back into where you flunked out? Like, that don't happen. Obviously, something had to be done." And he's like, "Well, when I asked you, why didn't you tell me?" And it's like, because she ain't have to. And also because you're fragile, you're weak, you're a crybaby, and you're in this office screaming because she did you a favor. You're yelling at her for doing you a favor and getting you back into law school. That don't make no sense. You was on that woman doorstep talking about how you was gonna kill yourself, and she got you back into school, helped you get your life back on track, and you mad. I don't have time. And that's what she said. I don't know what that was or where it went. What was it? So I can know what I'm doing.
I found it.
Oh. Alright. So anyway. Annalise went off on him very much like I would have. At some point she called him a B-boy, like B-I-C-T-H in the words of Mama D.
Oh Lord.
Boy, and I have never heard anybody in my entire life call somebody that except on Shonda Rhimes shows. I've heard it on this show, I've heard it on Scandal, probably has been said on Grey's Anatomy, but I don't spend too much time over there at that hospital. And it's just like, who in real life says that? I've heard cussing galore, and I ain't heard, in the words of Slim Thug, I ain't heard of that. Excuse me, apparently the white man that is the partner over there has some misconduct with the client. You got it?
I do.
Hey, work it out. So that's a thing that I don't really care about, this client misconduct. Let's see. Did I say Nate's girl broke up with him? I think I did. No, I didn't. I told you, said she wasn't gonna process no more stuff for him. But then she calls him and she says, "I got the results." She calls and says, "I got the results from the test." And he says, "What is it?" And she says, "That's all you have to say to me?" And it's like, but girl, you started the conversation with "you have the results." So why? I hate when people do stuff like that. Instead, you could have answered the phone and said, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on?" But instead, you started with I got the results. I don't have time. Anyway, Ball Bottom signs the papers, and Annalise calls Ball Bottom right when she signs the papers. That automatic window gets on my nerves. Too.
Right.
10.
I'm giving you a bunch. Let's start with that. Make sure I know I'm not quite there.
All right. Where are we here? Yeah, so Annalise called Ball Bottom after she signed the paper, and they have a conversation, a heart to heart, and it was strange because Annalise showed her all the information and she was crying, but it sounded to me like she said the baby wasn't hers, but then she was crying like the baby was hers, and I was like, who baby is this? Who baby is it? And then we skip ahead to 1.5 months later. They can't find Connor, and they say, well, everybody just call him.
What?
About 7.
I thought it was 8:50. Oh, Lord.
You got a hot dog ketchup, mustard, large fry.
It's 7. How much is it?
It's 10.
Right. But that was 7. That was, okay.
You know, I still got my grandmama's debit card.
Okay.
down here.
Wait a minute.
Long story short, Michaela calls Nate, and
Give me $1. Just give me $2.
That's one. There should be 2.
What you call it got the phone. Bonnie got the phone. And Annalise is shook and she falls over. Man, girl, this
I
is
had a
mess.
whole